They will sum up to 180. Okay. Similarly, these two angles can sum up to 180 as well. So theorem number two is angles, opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral sums up to 180. Shazin, what's a cyclic quadrilateral?
सर मैं वही पूछ रहा था.
I just told you. Who's going to tell what's a cyclic quadrilateral?
पता नहीं सर.
Zainab, can you try?
A shape with four sides and its opposite angles add up to 180.
Yeah, but what's a cyclic quadrilateral? Like, it's not a simple quadrilateral. Any side, any four-sided figure is a quadrilateral. But why it's called cyclic quadrilateral?
Because of the shape is not like, I don't know.
Ziad, can you try?
Sir,
Mm-hmm.
sir, all
Yes.
parts of a cyclic quadrilateral, they touch the end of like the circle.
Circle.
The हर
Yes,
point
correct.
जो है वो circle के point को touch कर रहा है.
All right. That's great. Why on earth is Seher over here? Seher, you want to study IGCSE maths again?
सर लीव कर दिया.
Rule number 3. Angle at the center is double the angle at the circumference. An angle at the center. This is angle at the center. And this is angle at the circumference. So if this is x, this one is going to be 2x. Okay? So the rule says angle at center is double the angle at circumference. Theorem number 4. This whole part is going to be a segment. Can you see this? This one and this one, they are having a common point, and that one and this one is having a common point. So that means that these are the angles in the same segment. What do you mean by that segment? That they're lying in the same part of the circle. This is the segment they are sharing. Okay.
Sir, didn't understand. Can you repeat again?
Angles in the same segment are equal. How they are angles in the same segment? Just look here. If I'm talking about this angle, if I'm talking about this angle, so this angle is basically produced by these two lines. Okay. And if I talk about this angle, so this angle is produced by these two lines. And these two lines are basically going to be joined over here and over here, and they lie in the same segment. So this is basically these two angles are equal and these two angles are equal to each other.
Okay, sir.
हाँ तो segment क्या?
Segment is the part of circle. This is a segment.
Blue वाला. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So these two angles are going to be equal. This angle and this angle. So the theorem is angles in the same segment are equal. Okay. Now the fifth one. This one is really very important because the most problem arises in this one. The line which touches the circle at one point is called a tangent. Okay, a line which touches the circle at one point is called a tangent. So this is a tangent. Okay, so if the tangent makes an angle over here, so that is going to be similar to the same to this angle. So this theorem is called the alternate segment theorem. Okay, so these two angles are equal. You need to remember this. There are two more theorems. A radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. Okay, so I can write it over here. Radius is
Sir, over here in the fifth one, you're saying
always.
alternate segment theorem. That means like they're aligned together in a perfect way. That's what you mean.
Can you repeat, please?
In the fifth one, you wrote alternate segment theorem. So in this one, do you mean
Yeah,
that they're perfectly aligned? That's
equal.
right. Okay, equal.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're equal, and this is basically the alternate segment. So this angle and this angle are going to be equal.
Okay, sir.
Radius is always perpendicular to tangent. Okay.
सर
Yes.
सर सेकंड वाला कैसे एक्सप्लेन करेगा
This is a cyclic quadrilateral. Cyclic quadrilateral is a quadrilateral which touches all the four sides of the circle. So in a cyclic quadrilateral, opposite angles sum up to 180. Like if this is, for instance, if this is 30, then this should be 150. Okay, if this is, so these two will make up 180 and these two will
ओके
make up 180. Okay, for instance, this is 110. So this should be, how much this should be?
20 नहीं नहीं 20 नहीं 60
70.
hmm?
Because they have to make 180. So this 110.
oh
Okay, can you move on? It's really difficult to draw all of them, so it's better to take screenshots, save it with you, learn that, okay, just keep in mind.
सर जी मैं तो ड्रॉ कर दिया
That's great. So nice of you. Shabash. So just the last one, and that is if we have two tangents like this, and the other one is like this. So if I draw a line at the center, so this angle and this angle they're going to be equal. All right. Why? Because these are tangents to the same circle. So these angles are going to be equal. All right. So let us recap quickly. If we have a line at the center, that means it's a semicircle. So in a semicircle, until and unless they don't tell you that a line is diameter of the circle, you cannot just consider a line to be the center. They will mention that this is a diameter. When this is the diameter, means the circle is cut into half, and then you're having a central part which is in a semicircle, and in a semicircle one of the angles is going to be 90 degrees, obvious. Number two is the cyclic quadrilateral, opposite sides sum up to 180. Angle at the center is double the angle at the circumference. For instance, if x is 50, 2x is going to be 100. And remember that this is going to be 100, 360, the whole thing. Then angles in the same segment are equal. Alternate segment theorem, they're equal. Radius is always perpendicular to the tangent. And one more thing we need to remember is this one. If this is a circle, this is the center. Okay? This line and this line, they both are radius. So if I just make a complete triangle, so this side and this side are equal, that means this angle and this angle, they're also going to be equal. Okay, so you can easily find out the other angle by subtracting the two angles from 180, because if this is x, this is also going to be x. Okay, and this is going to be 180 minus 2x. Is this clear?
Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll give you you can take 2 minutes to go through the notes and let me know if you have any difficulty, because now if we jump into the questions, so you guys must be very well clear about all these theorems. We're just going to directly apply, and I'll ask you guys which theorem should we apply. So I want answers from you. Okay. So just go through the notes and quickly just keep that all in mind. You all can participate, okay? And let's do a class discussion, and we'll try to solve like 4 or 5 different questions, and then we
Sir,
can. Yes.
so right next to each angle, can you write the main name for those angles?
Beta, which one?
Like for all of them, you're saying that you have during the questions you'll ask us which angle is which. So can't you just write right next to this angles that what's the main name of this angle which we can call?
So
नाम दे
I've written the theorem. I have written the theorem. Theorem is the name of that angle. How you're going to take it up?
Okay, sir.
Okay, this is how you're going to pick out the angles from there.
Okay, sir.
All right. You guys
सर
must be knowing this. Yes. You guys must be knowing this, that if there is a z, just a second. These are alternate angles. Yes.
ओके सर जरा क्वेश्चन नहीं थ्योरम 4 जरा फिर से एक्सप्लेन करो
Theorem 4 means that the angles in the same segment are equal. Just look here.
सर ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा
This,
बिल्कुल
look here. These two sides, they meet up over here, and these two sides, they meet up over here. When this is happening, so what is going, there are two different angles formed. So they are basically lying in the same segment of the circle. So these two angles are going to be equal, and these two angles are going to be equal because they are lying on the same segment of the circle. Okay? So this,
सही
सर जी फिफ्थ वाला एक्सप्लेन कर लें
फिफ्थ वाले में we have got alternate segment. देखो alternate segment का मतलब ये देखो, this is alternate angles, but that's an alternate segment. So that means if you have something like this, so this angle and this angle are going to be equal.
ओके सर
Circle, tangent, one line, another line like this. So this angle and this angle are going to be equal because this one and this one, they are alternate segments. So they will have equal angles. Is that clear?
ओके सर ट्राई करते हैं अगर
Yes,
मसला
sir.
जी सर
टाइम तो है
Alright. You might get these questions in your paper 4, and you might get these questions in your paper 2 as well. Okay, so just be prepared and let's do a few of them. And I'll assign you the questions for today. That's going to be your homework, and all of you must do that by tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow, inshallah, we'll be discussing our paper, which you have done tomorrow in the test. So let's discuss that. Okay, and especially the 4-2 people who are the Pakistani people and the UAE people, I might think your summer paper is going to be difficult because This year in the winter session, the paper was very easy. So you be well prepared.
Mm.
4-2 is the easiest variant I have seen for chemistry and physics both. You'll find this topic under the heading of angles, okay? Under the heading of angles in the past paper. So please note down the page numbers you're going to solve from. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
All right. So if you can see here, you're having geometry, okay? And in geometry, we have done similarity. Congruency is not coming, so similarity we did. Okay, symmetry we have to do. And inshallah, in the next Monday or Tuesday, we are going to do symmetry. An easy peasy topic. We are jumping into angles, okay, and that's 416. So in 416 and onwards till 449, you can get circuit theorem questions. I have just picked them out, okay. I'll share you the numbers and you're going to attempt them one by one. I'll make you do a few of them so that you have an idea how to solve them. So let's go and solve it. 416. Okay. These papers are till 2022. So 2023 and 2024 papers you have to solve from the past papers. Download them and do them. Okay, ji. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Okay. This is a question that might be asked in the exam. Alright? So the kids just see this and get scared. What on earth is this? Oh my goodness. So my dear students, how we are going to initiate this? Because for this one, the questions are going to be entirely different from each other. So you have to apply all the things, whatever you have learned, okay, and try to find out the questions, try to find out the angles which you think might be useful later on. Although they're not being asked, but you have to find all of them. All right. So over here,
सर
can
रिपीट
you see
करेंगे
that
समझ में आया
thing?
क्या कह रहा
If the angles are not being asked, but you have to find them. Okay. Looking at the diagram, can anyone tell me like which theorem this diagram resembles? Any theorem which you have drawn whose shape is
सर वो
with you?
दो टेंजेंट वाला लास्ट सेवेंथ मेरे ख्याल से
Good,
नेक्स्ट पेज
good.
पे जो
The
था
two tangent. One's the two tangent. One more theorem. I can just pick out from seeing the figure. What else?
सबर
Just by looking at the picture.
Sir, theorem number 3.
And what was that?
एक ट्रायंगल के अंदर दूसरा ट्रायंगल तो 2x
Yes, angle at center is double angle.
Very good. Very good. So just don't number the theorem, rather tell the whole theorem, okay? Angle at the center is double angle at the circumference. Nice, very good. Okay. Uh can anyone tell me is OA a radius?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And is AD a tangent?
Yes.
So what is going to be angle OA?
44
No. Radius is perpendicular to the tangent. So angle
9
OAD is going to be 90. Yes, 90.
90
90. Yes. Okay. So the first thing you are going to do for this question is to just draw a line from the center. All the way from here. Done. Okay. So I have just split it out these into two sides. So how much is this angle going to be? If I have cut
45
that in, if I've cut this into two equal parts, so how much should that angle be and how much should
22
22 and 22?
20.
yes
Okay, great. I know that this is 90 degrees. Can you guys just try to find out this one? Because we know that 22 plus 90 plus the angle, let's call this to be x, is going to be 180 because they are the angles in that triangle. So x should be equals to 180 take away 22 and 9. How much we are getting?
68.
68.
Hmm.
So how much should this angle be?
Sir, 68?
Yes, 68 because they are equal triangles. So this entire angle come out to be how much? 136.
Yes, sir, 136.
Okay. So how much should that angle 68 be? Like this angle be? If this angle is the center, angle at the center, 136. So this should be
Hmm.
half of it. So x is going to be, is it clear?
No, sir. आखिरी वाला स्टेप समझ में नहीं आया.
Yeah,
सर
Bacha,
मुझे
this
नहीं समझ में आया.
this whole angle is 136. You guys agree
Yes.
with this? This
Yes.
whole angle is okay. This whole angle is 136,
Hmm.
isn't it?
Hmm.
And that is the angle at the center. Angle at the center, like look at this. This thing is angle at the center. And that is angle at the circumference. So angle at the center is double angle at the circumference. So if you are getting angle at O to be 136, so what should the angle B be? Half
Sir,
of it.
double?
Half. Angle at the center double है.
Okay,
And
sir.
circumference half.
लेकिन सर ये टेढ़ा क्यों हुआ?
उससे कुछ नहीं होता. वो like you are thinking कि it should be exactly like this.
Hmm.
No. It's
Diagram
not
में
the
ऐसा.
thing. It's not the thing. You just need to check out where this is the angle of the center and this is the angle of the circumference and they are in the same segment. This is the main thing. Just look here.
Hmm.
Are they touching the same segment? Yes, they are.
Hmm.
Okay. So this is the main thing.
Hmm.
They should be in the same segment.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Please take
Okay.
screenshots.
136.
Sir, I don't
Sir,
understand.
answer coming 68.
Okay, let me recap for those who haven't understood. First of all, you're going to cut this into two parts. The angle D. So you're getting 22, 22 on each side. Okay. Then you know that angle OAD is 90 because it's a tangent and it's a radius. They are perpendicular to each other. So I have got two sides of the triangle. I can figure out the third one, which is angle AOD. By subtracting 180 and 22 and 90, I got 68. So the other angle, which is angle, you can say angle COD, that is also 68. Okay. So I added both the triangles, 68, 68. I got 136, that is angle at the center. That is angle AOC. Combinedly, angle AOC is 136. So angle X is going to be half of that. The angle X, this one. This one is angle X. Okay.
Okay.
So that's half of it. Okay, so whatever the angle we are getting over here, if this is 2x, then this is x. So if you have got this one, you just divide by 2 to get that. Okay, let's try to find out the value of angle TPQ. The straight dashed lines means the two sides are equal in length. Okay, just remember, whenever they give you sides like this, so that means this side and this side equal. So if the sides are equal, if this side is equal to this side, that means the angle opposite to the sides are also equal. Okay, so you need to remember this. Nextly, we have to find angle TPQ. Angle TPQ is this one. Okay. So there is no mentioning of the diameter or the radius, okay? So just remember that they've just given you that P, Q, and T are the points on a circle. ATB is a tangent. Can anyone let me know what should be the value of angle TQP? Can
Sir,
anyone tell me?
sir,
Sir, 25.
No,
no,
40
TQP.
degrees.
no,
Sir, 40.
no.
So 180
I'm talking
degrees.
about I'm talking about this angle. Anyone?
T-
Sir, 90 degrees.
No.
50.
Who is this? Say me.
Sir, me.
Reason.
Because alternate segment.
MashaAllah. Excellent. Keep it up. It's 50 degrees. Okay? So just look at this triangle. If this is 50, okay? So the side opposite to this should also be 50 degrees. Because these two are equal sides, so the angle should be equal as well. Okay? So this is also 50. So this
सर
100
ये
and
कौन
this
सा
should
रूल है?
be alternate segment.
ओ फोर्स,
Yes.
वही तो मुझे समझ में नहीं आया.
Okay. उमर तुम्हारी आवाज आई थी, मुझे समझ नहीं आया थ्योरम नंबर 3 या 2, पता नहीं कौन सा था.
सर ये वाला है ना जो अभी इस्तेमाल किया है, अल्टरनेट एंगल.
तुम इस हाँ तो बेटा ये देखो, जस्ट लुक एट दिस. So easy. If this is the tangent and this you're having, so this angle and this angle are equal. So you just need
सर
to turn around the thing.
सर
So you need
ये
to
जो
turn
50
around.
डिग्री 50 डिग्री एंगल है,
Mhm.
ये
Yeah.
टेंजेंट से निकल रहा है.
Yes, exactly.
और जो Q वाला एंगल है हमारा, Q के आगे, ये ट्राइंगल के अंदर से निकल रहा है. तो ये सेम कैसे है?
Exactly. तो ये alternate segment theorem है ये कि ये वाला देखो. If this is a tangent, okay, and this is the segment, so this angle and this angle are going to be equal. Just like this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I hope it's clear to all of you. We need to find the value of x. Oh my god.
अल्लाह.
What on earth is this? No worries, no worries, no worries. We'll do. Okay. So they're saying point E, F, G, H lie on the circle and EG equals to EH. EG equals to EH, that means their angles are going to be equal. ET is a tangent. Okay. ET is a tangent. Done. Angle FET 47, angle FEG 25. Okay, so my dear students, मेरे प्यारे शहजादों, we are having so many different theorems applied over here. Okay, we cannot apply the semicircular theorem, we cannot apply the cyclic quadrilateral theorem, okay, but we can apply the alternate segment theorem,
सर
we
मैं
can
वही बोल
apply the angle in the same segment theorem as well. So can anyone let me know what is the value of EHF?
So the value of E H and
क्या है?
EHF. देखो एंगल इस तरह से पढ़ते हैं. Angle starts from here, goes here, and then come here. So this is going to be the angle. EHF means angle H. Okay.
ये
Can anyone
टेंजेंट
tell
से
me?
ऑपोजिट है तो मेरे ख्याल से 47.
47.
47. Good.
40.
47. Okay, nice. Very good. Number one. Okay. Number two. Number two. We have got one of the angles.
Sir, angle KHJ 25 degrees नहीं होगा.
Exactly. It will be. This is 25 degrees.
क्यों?
Why? Angle in the same segment.
मैं मोबाइल टेढ़ा करके देखता हूँ. ओह सर आप हाईलाइट कर दें तो फिर समझ में आता.
Okay. So this is 25 degrees. Okay. Perfect. And they have given us that these two sides are equal. That means the angle opposite to it, this whole thing, and the angle opposite to this whole thing, they are equal. So sum this up. Okay, just look here. If this is a triangle, these two sides are equal, so these two angles are also equal. So what is this angle going to be? This one.
72.
47 plus 25, 72. Good. Okay, now we are done. Because now we have got the whole triangle with us. So two of the sides are known, two of the angles are known. So this is 72, and that is 72, and I need to find x. So x is going to be 180 minus 72 minus 72. Answer, please.
36.
All of you must watch
Sir,
the
36.
class report again, okay? If you're confused, inshallah, you'll understand everything. We have to find the value of y in some geometry and
सिंपल.
some algebra is involved. Okay, so let us try to make two equations and we have to simultaneously solve them because look at the number of marks. Can anyone
क्या?
tell me which theorem is applied over here?
सर वो सेकंड.
What was the second one?
सर वो साइकिलिंग
Opposite angles
साइकिलिंग.
in a cyclic chord sums up to 180.
हाँ. So सर yx minus 87 और वो y और 2x x plus 60.
Can you guys make two equations and simultaneously solve it?
We should be able to, लेकिन पक्का नहीं पता. ना तो सही.
So try to solve this out, okay? I'll just be back, inshallah, in 10. So you guys, okay, I'm sending you the page, the question numbers, okay? And make sure the page number is 416. It's sent on the group, so you guys can start doing the questions. While I'll be back, you guys can discuss and come up with the answers for this, okay? Join you guys in 10. One is 20, the other one is 29. So that's 49. Okay? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes sir.
Okay. Nice. Alhamdulillah. So, my dear students, can you guys see that? How much is this angle? This whole thing which I'm drawing with that blue color. This angle. Can anyone tell me? How much is this one?
90 degrees.
90 degrees. OA is a radius and AT is a tangent. Okay, so this is 90. So my dear students, they are asking me to find the value of angle OAB. So look here, angle OAB is going to be the one that is other than this. So if the whole angle was 90, So how much is this going to be? Like, just consider this. This whole stuff is 90. Okay? Out of 90, out of 90, you have got this angle. Okay? So that's going to be, this is 20. So the remaining part is how much?
70.
70.
70. So angle OAB is 70. Okay? Now the last thing, we are left with angle AOC. So here, ये कौन सा angle है? Angle AOC is basically this angle, the inner one. Okay? This is the inner one. Okay, so can anyone tell me that what is the value of this angle O? Just by looking at something. Theorem number 2.
131 times 2.
2.
260.
Good, good, good. So, but that is this angle, okay? The outer one, the outer one. The outer one is the double, okay? Because this is the angle being formed. Alright? So how
सर
much is
मैं
outer
फॉलो
one?
नहीं कर रहा, क्या हो रहा है?
Angle, your angle at the
कौन सा रूल?
center is double the angle at the center is double the angle at circumference.
ओके, वो एरो वाला. ओके सर.
Yes, okay. So this is 262.
अब मुझे
So
दिख रहा
just
है.
subtract that from 180 from 360. You're going to get this angle. Okay. I hope you guys remember this now. So just look at
98.
that. 98. Okay. Practice and practice and practice. All of you must sit together and do these questions. Okay. It's a homework. Saad has got his paper, so we'll be doing symmetry, and that will be good for all of us. And if Saad, you want a class for what do you say, simultaneous equations, just let me know. Okay. The recordings are there for simultaneous equations. Umar, if you can just specify, then send it to Saad, it will be helpful for him as well.
सर
And
आई डोंट थिंक simultaneous equation की है
simultaneous
आपके
equations
पास.
was recorded. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so
कंफर्म नहीं
let's
हूँ, मैं
do
चेक
it.
करके बताता हूँ. मैं मैसेज कर दूंगा साथ को.
Okay, no worries, no worries. So we can just have a quick recap on that. Inshallah, tomorrow, 5 PST, all of you must join timely, okay? No delays and paper discussion, as well as we are going towards the new topic, and that's going to be electrostatics, a very important topic to be honest. And after that, we are going to study about current electricity. We are, inshallah ta'ala, nearing to the end of the syllabus. So, पिछले वाला सारा अच्छी तरह से पढ़ा हुआ. And okay. So, practice please. Sit all of you together and do this. It's a humble request.
Okay.
Okay. I've
Okay.
taught you guys this. ठीक है, साथ बैठोगे ना तो फायदा ये होगा कि किसी एक का तो ब्रेन स्टॉर्म हो रहा होगा ना. लेट्स सपोज कोई एक तो क्लिक कर रहा
शायद
होगा.
अल्लाह
अच्छा,
का बंदा.
हाँ नहीं, सबका करता है. अभी बैठ जाओ, हाफ एन आवर का ब्रेक ले लो, 15-20 मिनट्स का ब्रेक ले लो, आ जाओ. ठीक है. I'll be helping out you guys. किसी भी तरह, like if I'm in a lesson, I'll just went through the message and all this. I'll try to help you out. ठीक है, शुरू करो काम. अभी बैठ जाओ, 1 घंटा, 1.5 hour. So मैंने questions assign किए ग्रुप के ऊपर. Try to do them. ठीक है.
Okay, sir.
उमर, तुम हाफिज हो, तुम्हें पता है, तुम जब सबक घर से मदरसे से याद करके आते थे तो मैं घर पे भी रिवाइज करना होता था. ठीक है.
बिल्कुल सर,
और
1.5
उसकी
घंटा
गिरदान
पढ़ता हूँ मैं
जरूरी
भी.
होती थी, है ना. उसकी गिरदान जरूरी है, अदरवाइज भूल जाओगे. तो दुनिया की तालीम भी
सर
उसी
के बाद
तरह से है कि आपने एक टॉपिक पढ़ा, उसको प्रैक्टिस नहीं करोगे, भूल जाओगे. तो इसको जो है अभी जाके रिवाइज कर लो. ठीक है. तो अगर इसको बंद कर दिया और कल आओगे ना, तो कल तो वैसी फिजिक्स की क्लास होगी, भूल बैठ के फिर मंडे को मिलोगे, सारा भूल चुके होगे. तो इस बेटर के अभी प्रैक्टिस कर लो. ठीक है. हम ऑनलाइन पढ़ रहे हैं, ऑनलाइन में सख्ती हो नहीं सकती है, वरना तुम लोग मेरे सामने होते, फिर मैं तुम लोग को छोड़ता नहीं, घर नहीं जाने देता, सबको बिठा के रखता था. ओके, चलो मिलते हैं इंशाल्लाह कल फिजिक्स के लिए. अल्लाह हाफिज.
ओके सर,
Allah
आप
Hafiz, sir. Thank you.
Allah
अल्लाह
Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah.
अबे हाजत पेश आ गई है, दिमाग ख़राब हो रहा है, जहन्नुमी मौसम हो रहा है बेटा, सर में दर्द हो रहा है मेरे, हलवा नहीं है. अब जो है ना सीरियस होना पड़ेगा बेटा. ये तो ज़रा जो है ना पैरों के नीचे से ज़मीन निकल गई, मतलब एकदम से जज्बात बदल गए, जिंदगी बदल गई, क्या हो गया? अबे हाजत पेश आ गई है, दिमाग खराब हो रहा है, जहन्नुमी मौसम हो रहा है बेटा, सर में दर्द हो रहा है मेरे। हलवा नहीं है, अब जो है ना सीरियस होना पड़ेगा बेटा। ये तो ज़रा जो है ना पैरों के नीचे से ज़मीन निकल गई, मतलब एकदम से जज्बात बदल गए, ज़िंदगी बदल गई, क्या हो गया?